Hello, are you ready for today's story? You sure? Today's story is called Good Night, Bad Night, and it's by Tom Knight. Are you ready? Let's read it. Good Night, Bad Night. The summer was over and it was time to go back to school. Bad Night hated school. The teachers were too strict. The work was too difficult. And all the other kids made fun of him. Wow, you really are a bad night, they said. But this year was going to be different. Bad Night was building a secret weapon. He was going to show everyone what he was really capable of. What's more, Bad Night's cousin was coming to stay. With his help, Bad Night would show the kingdom he was truly a great knight. But when his cousin arrived, Bad Night quickly realized he was not what he expected. This was terrible. Bad Night's cousin was good. Things were even worse at school. Goodnight was top of the class in everything. Maiden rescuing, swordsmanship, archery, and even tapestry. By the time the final exams came around, Bad Night was officially the worst night in school. What's more, the worst knight had to face the best knight at the end of term jousting match. And can you guess who the best knight was? The day of the big tournament dawned. Bad Night pulled down his visor and prepared himself for the worst. The worst came really quickly. Good Night had won. The crowd went wild. But Bad Night had spotted something up in the sky. It was an enormous dragon, and it was heading straight for Good Night. Suddenly, Bad Night knew exactly what to do. Flapping his arms in the air, he led the dragon away from his cousin. Bad Night's plan had worked. The dragon was heading straight for him. Using his catapult, Bad Night fired his brand new troll breath stink bomb straight at the dragon's gaping mouth. Boom, boom, boom. The whole school erupted into cheers as the dragon queasily flew back to where it had come from. Bad Night had saved the day. He was dubbed Best Knight in School. Everyone was so proud of Bad Night, especially Good Night. The two boys were inseparable for the rest of Good Night's visit. Together, they figured out a new maiden rescuing technique. They worked on their swordsmanship skills and practiced archery together. Bad Night even started enjoying tapestry making. And finally, perfected the catapult and made it even better than it was before. Because maybe they weren't really that different after all. The end. So, what did you think of Good Night, Bad Night? Did you like it? I think it was a good story. Had a good ending. Even though Bad Night was bad, he did the right thing in the end. So that's the end of our story. I hope you have a good night. Bye.